Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Cult for episode 85 of On the Backs of Gods. Today we have our players, same as always. We have Kyle, Mac, Josh, and Christo.
Frank is
and I'm
busy
Jillian.
again.
Wow.
Alas.
I'm not here today. Don't worry
We're
about it,
happy to
guys.
have Jillian. We wish we had Frank.
You guys are gonna be not feeling that in a hot minute. But anyways, let's do a little bit of a a recap, and I think we can get into things because I'm excited.
Me as well.
Easy peasy. Not too much to say. You all are currently traveling with Ink's traveling museum. They are giving you money to escort them across the coast. You're going in the same direction, so easy money. Why not? It's just that they were a bit worried that maybe somebody was going to try and do a hit on the cart. But you guys are trained adventurers, and he seems to think you're mercenaries, and you guys took the job. During this time, Ink has been helping Gorbjorn establish through paperwork their princedom. Also, there has started to be more talk about what should possibly be done or not done with Bosch, who is currently leading, in no fanciful words, a cult. A very dangerous one at that, but one that is not worried about you and thinks that you should back off, and they'll also back off. So it'd be mutual letting each other live, which is...
In fairness, they haven't gone around slaughtering children openly yet.
Not openly.
Lately.
Yet.
You can't prove it. You can't prove it.
We'll see, I guess!
As you continue on the road, you left the town of Between, and along the way, you see a cart in distress on the opposite side of a pile of sand that is blocking the road. The person in the cart seems very distressed and unsure what to do. As Sven, who was ahead of the group, runs over, he is immediately attacked by large crabs, and then a large combat with large crabs takes place. The party comes out victorious. Ink comes out of their cart to check in on things, check with the group on their victory. And midway through their sentence, multiple arrows fly through the air, striking them on the side, one of them cutting into the hand, and you watch his fingers fly off. Ink looks more confused than anything as they stand there for just a moment, and they look over at Gorbjorn, and then you watch the eyes flutter back. Ink falls off the cart onto the opposite side where you cannot see them. Looking down the road, you see some new friends. It seems the woman on the cart was not as concerned about the crabs as maybe she let on. She is currently standing in the front of the cart. There is a wooden board that has been propped up in front of her, and she's stepped out just a little bit. Once I finish, I will answer questions. She is currently standing up, looking in y'all's directions. You see 3 people with long bows at the ready. You see 4 people with crossbows, 4, 5, 6 people with crossbows, all aimed in your direction. And the woman on the cart looks forward. I advise you stand down. We have no interest in you mercenaries. If you move to do anything, a spell, a step, we will fire. Yes, Nana.
We are under employ and payment to see to the health and well-being of...
I'm not going to talk.
Oh, no. What's my initiative? Do I go before she tries to talk?
If so, you make a move?
Yeah.
All right, we're in it, boys.
All
Nana
right.
opens her mouth, and
Cool.
I will be using the same initiative from last week.
Which means Nana is dead last. Again.
Possibly. Let's get into it, boys.
Where we left off, I guess.
Is this the same combat then?
Or is it a new combat, same initiative?
It depends. If you ask me a question in regards to it, I will speak accordingly.
When
This
I
is the
take
same.
when I take my first turn, I can't use Dread Ambusher then because we're already in combat.
No Dread Ambusher. This is.
Okay.
They were in the fight the whole time, just waiting.
They did not. We did not realize the fight was still on. They did. They got the job.
Gorbjorn's.
So I'm assuming my rage is done and like I'm at like 7 turns now or something.
You're at 7 turns. So you lost 1 round during Ink's fall.
Right.
The second you make a step, multiple arrows fly through the air, ready to
Oh, boy.
actions.
Oh boy.
Um,
Okay.
Let's
Oh, boy.
deal with that.
You have battle music?
Hi, my name's Jillian. I don't.
Never
Valid.
mind.
Understood.
Okay, I switched computers recently, and I'm an idiot.
We can provide our own battle music.
So, hey, people at home, turn on a song and just like vibe. Just pick a battle music for at home. You guys just have to sit in silence and dwell in it.
Bitsy, bitsy, spider.
Crawling in. No.
You watch Roshan. Every arrow turn and point at you.
At me, I
Every
haven't
single
moved
one.
quite yet.
No, you haven't.
What?
As the arrows
The
fly,
fuck?
you hear the woman speak in a code, which Fen, from your very far back position, you can hear because she yells it. She's speaking in thieves' cant. She basically says, "Bulldog the archer and down the caster." Here
Oh,
we go.
boy.
Let's
Oh,
take
boy,
our
oh,
ready
boy,
actions.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, guys.
What's your AC, Roshan?
It's really high. It's a 12.
Oh, why am I even rolling? Why am I even rolling? Beach?
Rude.
Just
Why?
a quick check.
The
I want to know why the
audacity.
shadow is not providing more, like, you know, passive AC buffs. Should
the
be like
shadow's
swatting
doing a
this
lot,
shit out
okay?
of the air.
I want to debate that we didn't waste the turn, but
You guys are welcome to fight me in the chat. Adds a
Bring
D-
it, rules lawyer.
Roshan, 2 arrows slam into you, 21 points of damage.
Christ.
Okay. I'll roll for the Constitution.
Roll twice.
Yeah. An 11 and a 17.
All right, you're still good. The other archer. One of them goes wide as the arrows knock you off balance, and one whizzes right by. It looks like they were all just going to hit you directly in the shoulder.
Huh. Ouch.
Or crossbows.
That's unpleasant.
One of these 2 hits. 7 points from one of them.
To me still?
Yep, all you. Every single one goes for you.
Wow, that's friggin' rude.
Extremely, yes. Oh no.
The
Oh,
quietness of the
boy.
situation is unnerving.
I don't like it.
I'm
I don't
unnerved.
like it. don't.
Hey, that's fine. And the other one misses.
Oh,
That was
and
all of-
a nat
Mhm.
20 on the 3rd save.
There you go. Multiple arrows hit into you, and you hear her go again.
Oh, God.
That's their action,
No.
and all of you start to hear the sound of wind picking up. And I wonder.
Is-
I'm just
Huh?
curious if I pull this up on my old laptop, if it's
Is-
audible.
Is that a spell someone's casting?
You know that it's coming from vaguely the right. You don't see anything.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Spell, I'll wreck them.
Is it a spell? I'll cast Counterspell, which I've had for so many levels.
Jillian, please. let me counterspell. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to see if I can make the music happen because this is my fault.
Valid.
Cat is crying because I won't give her any dice.
So
I
sad
get
for
it.
Cat. Valid.
Sorry, everybody.
Cat's life very hard. Let us count the ways.
Can
Can't
you hear
have
it?
food whenever want.
No.
Cannot.
It's so loud for
Volume
me.
all the way up. Put it right
I'm not
next to
turning
the
it any
mic.
louder.
Put it right next to the mic.
I
you can.
physically can't, but thank you guys for your time. I tried.
Oh.
I get to hear it, which still keep me pumped.
You know what? Sometimes that's all you need.
I'm
guess.
pumped as
If-
hell now.
If you, the storyteller, are in the right headspace, you'll bring us all along with you.
As you all could tell, I'm the redheads. You hear the sound of wind rushing. We are at the top of the initiative, and the
Oh.
source of the wind becomes apparent.
Oh,
As
no.
from around the back of the cart on the blind side, you watch as a whirling tornado of wind rushes right past all of you around the side and makes a beeline to Fen. Just
What the
fully
fuck?
dashes in towards him.
What?
It
Why?
closes the distance incredibly fast.
What the fuck?
It is going to move fully into your space and you feel the wind whipping around you. I need
Oh shit.
strength saving throw, please.
Oh boy. Guys. I don't care for these
It's a
people.
dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Still don't care for these people, mind. It's very rude.
Okay. So you take 7 points of damage as you feel your feet start to lift off of the ground, and you just plant yourself as hard as you can, digging in your heels as you feel this tornado trying to pick you up and throw you, but you are able to stay situated.
Would you call it an enemy?
Yes, this is an enemy.
Okay, I will use my reaction to move half my movement away from it. So
Hell yeah.
And
seven.
that doesn't evoke what you call it,
No, 'cause
attacks
I'm
of
a
opportunity.
scout. So
You move back
concentrating on
15.
anything
I would- to my left. If I'm facing the crab hill, I'm 15 feet to my left.
And you watch. Is it at the end of their turn or after they attack?
After the end of their turn.
Ah, lucky day. This thing stands its ground in front of you. Next in the initiative is Fen. Next player character on deck is Roshan.
All right. So the crab mound, you put the diagram up earlier. Are the people behind it on top of it, or are they behind it?
They're behind it.
Okay, can I see them?
They have partial cover, but yes, there are also people standing in front of it.
Cool. I want to get as many of them as possible. I'm within 150 feet of it, right? $125 125 feet away from the center of the mound. Okay. So under as many as I can get in a 20-foot radius. So 40-foot diameter circle. I would like to cast spike growth underneath them.
Okay, yeah, your best bet is hitting directly in the middle of said crab mound.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Arrow goes high, lands in the center. Roots sprout out. What do I need to do, or is it on me?
When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage. They haven't done anything yet. For every 5 feet that it travels, they haven't done anything yet, so nothing's going to happen to them until their next turn. I'm going to use my movement to like kind of zigzag into the trees, kind of, while staying vaguely in range. And I'm going to use my bonus action to attempt to hide.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth.
A 25.
Just so it's understood, the trees are sporadic, and some people can see where you are going, but you are currently hidden.
Okay. And while I'm running, I'm going to shout out, they're going to try and take out Ro and me.
Yelling as you run in the wood. It's just wind and Fen screaming as
All right.
arrows whiz through. Anything else?
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. For every 5 feet. Yeah, they're gonna. I don't give two shits. They're going to move to here, just outside of it. How much damage per how many feet?
2d4. So I rolled 2d4, and that is 6 points of damage. Unless you want me to roll it every 5 feet they take, unless you want to just use that 6. For each of the- Okay.
Let me just tell you how many feet I move and prepare yourself emotionally.
All right.
to roll.
Cool. Do this digitally.
4 sets of 5.
Okay. So I don't have enough D4, so I'm just rolling this one digitally, but apparently it's going to take a while to come to a stop. Each of them take 23 points of damage.
Okay. And after they move, they are going to stand their ground. You watch this as 2 larger men who were standing in front of the cart originally make their way forward and stand weapons in hand. That is going to be their turn. It's now the archer's turn. You watch as the 3 people in the back scatter. One of them already next to a tree is going to jump towards it. This one moves towards that tree as well. That one moves towards that tree. Go ahead and roll 3 sets of the D4s if you'd be so kind.
Oh, okay.
And just tell me about it in a minute. They all scatter, aim, and take fire at Roshan.
Stop that.
Yeah, seriously. No thanks.
The first guy's 2 attacks are over a 20. He hits.
After his first hit, I will cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. What is the range on Hellish Rebuke?
60.
You're too far away. And I'll save you the spell slot.
Say what?
They are too far away, and I'm saving you the spell slot.
Oh, okay.
Take it out on one of his closer by friends.
Not if that one didn't hurt him.
Boo. Feel like emotional damage should count, even if it's
15 points of damage from the first guy.
15?
Second guy? Yeah, 15.
How you doing, bud?
I still have concentration.
That's good.
And
I love how
15
you are
hits you.
just as evasive as Ro is.
Yep.
Neat. 15. Don't mind me.
Uh-huh.
19 points of damage as 2 more arrows hit into you.
I am unconscious.
Oh shit.
And I am stunned.
What?
Oh no.
What?
He's stunned because haste drops.
No
Yep.
shit. Fuck. Oh god.
Archer, third archer looks, readjusts. He is going to aim for. Well, he's just in a shitty spot to hit anybody, isn't he? He's going to take a shot at Fen. No, actually, just kidding. He's going to hide behind a tree.
Those ones took 20 points of damage if
Thank you.
if you wanted that.
Perfect. And you watch as each archer steps behind a tree. That is their turn. Roshan, death saving throw. Don't say out loud what it is. Send me a message. Hi guys, we're having fun here. Only I can hear the music and my blood is pumping.
My blood is pumping.
So-
I don't need any music.
I have a feature with
Uh-huh.
the shadow that if I fail a death save, I can I have to look it up.
I know
But
which one you're
I
talking
think I think I come back with 1 health.
I'll let you dwell on it, but that's
Yeah.
all you had to do that round. So there you go. That is Roshan's turn. Ink's gonna make a death save.
Oh boy, guys.
Okay. The woman on the cart looks over. And she steps out a bit behind the board that she has propped up. And she is going to look over at Gorbjorn. She's currently on top of the cart, a bit out of the way of the vines, and she kind of nudges to the edge. She is going to. I need an intelligence saving throw from Gorbjorn.
Oh boy, guys. We're deep in the shit here.
Hmm.
God.
That was a
4
5.
weeks for our cleric to
Okay.
be on commission. Oh.
Gorbjorn, you watch as vines spurt out of the ground beneath your feet.
Oh wait, is this a charm?
If it requires an int saving throw.
That doesn't always mean that.
I mean,
I'll ask you, would Phantasmal Force be a charm?
Um,
I feel like that's one that could straddle the line, but I wouldn't have called it a charm. But I will put it to the peanut gallery on this occasion.
I mean, if it's making him see things in his head.
it
That-
doesn't say
that-
charmed.
Okay, it's not a charm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an illusion spell, but I don't see it say that you're charmed.
Yeah,
anywhere.
you just cast a very harmful illusion on me.
All right. Vines sprout out of the ground, and you watch it's like they twist into gnarled faces with like sharp mouths and try to like bite at you,
The dog
Uh-huh.
doesn't like
scaring the
that.
dog.
Yeah,
You're
stop
Scaring the
Stop it.
dog.
making my
Stop
dog mad.
it.
And you are immediately full of fear, truly believing that terrible vines have spurt from the ground and are
Shit.
trying to wreck your shit. You'll take dabblage on your turn. And then she steps a bit back behind the wooden board that she has propped up. That is her turn.
I don't like this at all.
Gorbjorn, you are stunned.
I hate
Yeah.
all of this. all
So
of the
next
time.
turn.
Yeah, so you take 3 points of psychic damage.
And my item gives me resistance, so I take 1 damage.
Oh yeah, you're like, hi, this sucks,
Ow.
but like not that much.
Rude. Stop it.
Now
He's
you are
drank
officially
the fear beer before.
Yeah, the fear beer after that, nothing else.
Fear
quite
beer
hit the
really
same.
gets into the pores. Nana, you're up.
On deck.
No, up.
Oh,
I was gonna
up.
say on deck, but that is a lie.
I'm glad I checked. Thank you. Okay, so God, fuck. Who is closer to Nana? Is it Ink, Roshan, or Gorbjorn?
Roshan and Gorbjorn are immediately next to you. Ink is invisible to you on the other side of the cart.
Shit.
Get ink.
You sure? Okay.
Or Roshan. Wait, is Roshan up? That
Roshan's
Yeah,
not
Roshan has
up.
1 hit point.
Okay, I would say get ink.
He does? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Roshan looks
Roshan
like he's
lands
like,
on the ground, and it's just like there's like a sucking sound of air being inhaled, and there's just little black veins that move across the sides, and his eyes pop back open.
Stay on the ground. They have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Get up, just lay down.
Get up, lay down, get up, lay down, make up your mind.
That's how I
Uh,
fought. What do you call it? Asarak. It's like everybody is in
Sometimes
the
you
back.
just gotta fuck
You
with an
stand
archer.
up, shoot your spell, lay back down. Everybody go.
Here we go. Well, Nana sees Roshan kind of like at least move. He's alive. She can't put eyes on Ink. She doesn't know that that's the same. So she attempts to make a beeline for Ink as directly as she can while evading archers, I guess. I'm assuming. I don't know if they'd have any ready to actions at this point, but I can't assume anything.
It's a free
They
action
might
to
have
go
more
prone.
archers.
It's funny you would assume such a thing. The second you step around the other side
Motherfucker.
of the cart,
God fucking damn it.
the archer
Yep.
who was not able to shoot at Roshan,
Uh-huh.
because he fell behind the cart, sees you make a line for Ink and is going to take his attacks at you.
Fine. Fuck him. Let him try. I'm at full HP. Let him
For
fuck me
now.
up. For now. But that's what it's for. To bleed.
One of them hits. Add the D10. That's sad.
I've been listening to Viking hype up music all the way from last week to now. I'm ready, guys.
The second you turn the corner, an arrow hits you into the shoulder, 13
Sure.
points of damage,
Cool.
but you
awesome.
continue forward.
Yep.
Ink is currently laying on the ground, unmoving, blood beginning to pool into the snow.
Okay.
And you can
I
see
want to
just like where the
slide in
splashes
on
of
my
blood.
belly and like try to go prone and like move over Ink if I can.
I mean, you're welcome to stand in front of the guy.
I want to lay down over the guy.
Okay, you get intimately close with Ink. Consider it
I
done.
mean, it's to protect his body
What would you like to do?
while I shove a good berry in his mouth. God damn it!
Like, hey,
No dying. No
face
none of that,
really
none of that.
close. Just eat it. Just
Just eat it and stay still and don't take any more arrows.
Yeah, you pull out a dried berry from your pouch.
And I just juice it up with like a little zizz of green, yellow, gold magic. It's not, completely rehydrated, but at least it doesn't look sad.
And you give it to him, I believe it's 1 hit point.
I do believe Goodberry bequeaths 1 hit point.
All right.
Double check that, but I do
Ink's
believe
got
that's
1. I'm pretty sure. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Also, all the thumbs up and
Yeah.
nodding made me
Yeah.
feel good about the choice too.
Excellent.
Anything
excellent.
else, Nana? You are going to lay prone on top of Ink, who just.
Yeah, no, it's
What?
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Why
Just
do I taste
stay-
salt? That's just like delirious.
It's the Goodberry. You were shot. Stay down, stay still. We're going to handle this somehow.
Anything else, Nana?
She's going to so she used her movement and her bonus action so far. Jesus. She's going to use can she catch sight of any of the assailants currently on the battlefield?
Plenty of people you could get eyes on.
Okay. Do they all look to be humanoid? Any of them seem
They're all
different?
humanoid to some in some way. Not all human, but they are humanoid.
All right. What about the commander type figure, the one on the cart, I guess, the one issuing commands?
Humanoid woman.
Humanoid woman. Okay. I want to use my action to. Is she within 60 feet of me?
She is currently mostly obscured to you behind a wooden plank, but
I gain the ability to peer at a creature, magically discern how best to hurt it. I need to choose a creature I can see within 60 feet of me. Would you...
perception check.
Perception check? More than fair. Come on, buddy. Oh, come on. You couldn't just do me a favor once? Once? You're going in dice jail later. That's a 9.
You cannot see her.
That's fine.
You don't have eyes on her.
All right. Okay. Fine. Fine. Okay. Can I then ready my action as soon as I can put eyes on her, utilize Hunter's sense to gauge any of her damage, immunities, resistances, vulnerabilities?
Is that a bonus action?
No, it is an action.
Do you have to make an attack against them first?
No.
Just within
It's-
range?
I
Or if
just
you get eyes
choose-
on this person,
If I
by all
can get
means.
eyes on this person within 60 feet of me, I can peer at them, and nature tells me what hurts them the most.
Pretty
Sure.
sure death is pretty good.
laying on the ground, the fuck makes this person weak, my
Couple-
dude? The grass is
Couple
like
of arrows.
almost. Everybody pretty vulnerable to at least like a good arrow, you know?
I mean,
Uh,
usually yes, but
the
just
good
on the
arrow.
off chance that the one that's leading these people is a little something special.
These guys watched all of their companions rip their legs apart in moving. They are not as keen.
Ink, I don't suppose you could do anything about those big, burly statues of yours.
Ink is just woke up from the brink of death.
I understand. Take your time, catch your breath. If
This
you
is
need
your
another
turn. You're done.
Goodberry, fine. I'll get to you in a minute.
2 of them are going to take shots at Gorbjorn.
AC is now 16 without haste.
All right. These guys aiming with their crossbows. One of them just skins right over the shoulder, feels nothing. The other one goes wide. They really don't want to walk. And the other 2 will stay where they are.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's their turn. We are back at the top. Fen, you are on deck, and the rush of wind rapidly makes its way in the direction of the tree you are hiding behind.
Don't care for that.
And peeks around. Howdy.
Howdy.
Moves into your space. Let's see if they get their ability back. Okay. 2 fists of wind break free of the body and just begin to try and pummel you. What is your AC, Finn?
AC is currently 15.
Okay. Both fists make contact.
It's just wind, though, right? I mean,
Just and the wind is knocked out of you as it punches you.
Does it leave him feeling somewhat winded?
17 points of bludgeoning damage on the first hit. $15 points of damage on the second hit. Just 2 heavy fists
don't
slam
like
into
that.
you. Please stop. I am fragile. And seems to be following orders well. That's the end of their turn.
I
Ben,
will use
you're up.
I will use my reaction to move half of my movement back towards the party. Since I'm no longer hidden.
How many feet?
It's 17 is half my movement, but just call
We're
it
gonna-
15 to keep things
We're gonna
square.
call it a solid 15.
Yeah.
Okay. You start to make your way back towards the group.
All right, that's a reaction.
Uh-huh.
Is it my turn or just
Ooh. I don't think you'd have your reaction back. It goes before you. You used your reaction on its last turn.
so it's been a full round?
Now it has for you. It just
Well,
on
if it went
your turn.
before him, then wouldn't he have used his reaction and then
Before
got
my
it
turn.
back at his turn?
But he'd get his reaction back on his turn.
But he used it before his turn.
So I'll use my reaction the first thing in my turn.
So like so he uses reaction to jump away from the ghost, right? Or from the wind, right?
Yes.
And that was before his turn on the first time. So then at the start of his turn, he gets his reaction back, and then this is him using that second reaction.
I'm 50-50 about that. But
Well, like
I'm
what
chill.
would he have used his reaction before his first round? Because that was the start of the initiative.
I'm not arguing it. I just think it's debatable, but I'm good.
All right.
I have no music. I can't fight with anybody.
Woman with the
You move
plank.
15 feet.
Where
We're already
Where-
dying. I'm just trying to get whatever we can.
Please, Jillian, for the love of God.
Take
woman
my
with the
rage,
plank in your
my
diagram
haste.
that you posted? Where is she? Is she
He's
in
the one on the
relation?
cart.
She's the one on the cart. Okay. In relation to my spike growth, is she right in the middle of it?
She is like north of it.
So she's past it.
She's in it, but she is
Oh.
on top of a cart, unmoving.
Okay. Then with
Did you make concentration checks for your spike growth?
you know what? I need to do that. Thank you for reminding
See,
me.
this is why you need a rules lawyer. It's everybody
All right.
gets fucked.
Balance. It's all about balance.
Yeah,
One of them's a 13 and the
Okay.
other one is a 19.
All right, you're fine.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna target unless I can see her directly. Can I see her hiding behind that plank?
For you, bitch has so much cover, it would be an insane shot. She has,
I
you
have
can see a
sharpshooter.
sliver of her.
I have sharpshooter though.
Cover
so
does
that's-
not matter for him. Yeah.
unless it's full
Then by
cover.
all means.
Cool.
Then what?
I'm gonna target her with a thunderclap arrow.
All right.
That is a, but it's minus. Sorry, let me pull up my actual
Don't
weapon
sharpshooter
stats.
it. Don't- Just hit it.
Whoop,
Okay,
sharpshooter,
well,
baby.
I did sharpshooter, so it's a 21 to hit.
Oh,
So
21
Scaring
hits.
me.
cool. So she is going to take. And I'm no longer hidden, so there's no sneak attack on this.
Yeah.
Blow up the cart.
Okay, so 23 points of damage, but she and anybody within, let me pull up what the stats are on these.
Thunderwave should be a 15 Q.
Well, thunderclap arrows. So
Oh,
anybody within 10 feet of her is also going to take 2d8 points of damage and
It's
be
her. It's
pushed.
only her.
Okay.
no cart animal.
So they'll take
Horse
Eight
gets
more-
its
eight
shit
more-
rocked.
8 more points of damage and she'll be pushed back 5 feet. So that's hopefully into
Does she get a
the
save or is it immediate?
DC 15 con save.
She rolled a 15 on the dice.
Okay. All right. So she's not pushed into the thing. With that shot. But I'll target her again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hit her again.
Well, that's a 19 on the die, so I'm sure that hits.
sure.
17 points of damage, and I'd like her to make that con save again, please.
Love to. It's not as good. Let's see. DC 15. Dexterity.
Just DC 15
Constitution.
con, yeah.
Bitch flies backwards.
All right.
Holy shit, yes!
So she's going to take another 10 points of damage, and then how many 5 feet back, so she falls into the spikes for another 5 points of damage.
Fuck yeah.
That's 3 concentration checks.
If she's the one keeping that thing up.
Going, yeah.
I have no commentary on it.
Okay.
Don't you?
All right. I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get behind the cart on like Nana/Ink side, but like not out in front of the cart. So I'm using the cart as cover.
How much movement do you have left?
Oh, I have all of my movement left. So
I need a number.
70 feet of movement. If I bonus action dash.
You can get there. And you're next to Gorbjorn. Hello. All right. That's your turn?
Yeah, that is the end of my turn. Hold on. I'll got to remove some of these arrows from my inventory now, but all right.
No. Fun with it. It's Fenn's turn.
Hell yeah.
The big boys who have just last round made their way out of the circle. Both are going to casually walk over to Nana. You see these
Cool.
two guys who
Great,
had been sort of
cool. Yep.
who had struggled their way out, look at you prone on the ground,
Shit.
and are gonna bludgeon the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna like Hulk up over Ink. It's
Hi,
fine.
Ink.
It's cool.
Whoosh.
It's cool. I'm just gonna I'm gonna brace on my elbows and it'll be like hazing. It's fine.
Nat 20.
Cool, fine, good.
And then an 18 on the dice. So the first guy
Yeah.
hits twice.
Ugh. Yeah, more. Thanks, Daddy.
Oh my god. The guy's like, what the fuck? I don't know, dude.
Do I have to hit her?
Stops mid-swing, like, and like he goes. Okay, so the
Nana's
first one
picked
is
up some
our
things.
20. I don't know where she's picking this shit up, but that's none of my business.
Oh, she's been around a little while now. There's been some taverns.
11 points
Sure
of
thing.
slashing damage
Fine, cool.
and 8 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
Second guy
Mm-hmm.
hits on the first,
Okay.
same on the second,
Okay.
and 13 points altogether on that.
Alrighty. I'm still up.
Just, it's like, dude, what the fuck? And the thing is, as you guys continue this fight, you can hear banter. Like you hear one of the guys who moved behind a tree, like, can't believe you didn't hit the fucking hand. And he's like, shut up. Like these guys are just casually talking to each other during this combat.
Wow.
Um,
Cool.
that's their turn.
Psychopaths. Neat.
It's,
Cool. I don't feel bad killing these guys.
like you guys don't banter during combat.
Well, that's valid.
Weirdos.
Gross. We're
The
human peoples,
archers
though.
are going to move out of the way. One of them is going to make his way down to a secondary tree, moving in a little closer. And he has eyes on Fen.
Of course he does.
It's only just a cart. I'll find everybody eventually.
As none
I
of
got Ptolemaeus is in
eyes
here.
on the lady.
That guy stayed in that town where he's safe.
Yeah,
Valid. One of the two arrows hits you. He's gonna use his last one of these. God, sad. What a pity when I could do so much damage. You take 12 points of piercing damage as an arrow hits you from the side. Then he's going to step behind that tree. The other
It's
ones.
14 on the con save for keeping spike growth up.
You're good. Two saves, please.
12 on the second.
Cool. As long as it's over 10, you were peachy.
Okay. I didn't know if I was facing something directly or.
One of them is able to get eyes on Gorbjorn. Yes. Okay. He's going to take his 2 shots at Gorbjorn. Only one of them hits because, you know, he's so beefy. One of them just bounces off. It's unnerving.
Jesus.
Gorbjorn, you take 8 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
And then this other guy's going to step out as the other one steps back behind. And he will stay there. That's their turn. Roshan, you're up. Gorbjorn, you're the next player character on deck.
Gotcha.
If I raise my head, do I see any small clumps of people, or are they all pretty uniformly spread?
It depends on the clumps. There are a few people that it's almost like 2 of them got the buddy system. So there's like 4 guys, sets of 2.
Oh, great. Four sets of 2.
2 sets of 2. I
2
probably
sets
said
of
it
2,
wrong.
total of 4.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, oh gosh, I have conflicting ideas, but you know what? We're gonna live fast and loose with 1 HP. And he'll look up. Are there any of them in the spike growth area?
They're the dudes that I described as basically holding hands. They're all in the spike growth still.
Well then I'll get 2 of them with a shatter.
Okay. What must I do?
Con save of 16.
Both fail.
Okay. Wow. 23 damage.
Okay.
To both of them, and one of them takes an additional 9 damage.
So 23 plus 9 for one of them?
Yeah, so 32 to one of them and 23 to the other.
You watch as one of the guys looks over and he's just like, so when we get lunch, like, and you watch, like, it's a sickening crack in this guy's, like, the skull shattering from the inside. Blood spills out of the mouth of both of them, but one of them fully goes down.
And he will stay on the ground but crawl behind the cart and use his last healings, whatever, warlock healing.
Gib heal, please.
Heal,
He'll
please.
heal.
And I would like to get full cover behind the thing. Oops, I just damaged
Yeah, you're just
instead
like
of.
laying at Fenn's feet. And you see he has an arrow in him, and you're like,
Oh,
there's where's the safety? But you are out of view for 90% of the combatants.
90%.
except for that damn wind elemental that's gonna come over here and sit on my face.
It won't
If you
even
ask very
first.
nicely, it might.
I'm not happy with that. But that's the end of my turn.
Neat. Baby boy Ink is currently under the weight of Nana,
Well, she's
and
propped up
who
on her
is, like-
elbows over
who
him.
is like fully positioned in like a sturdy setup, and she's getting wailed on. They're like, and like looks over at the cart and like looks in the direction of the statues and sees they aren't moving, and then looks down at their hand. Eyes go wide,
Oh.
staring at their lack of fingers.
Uh-oh.
They are trapped under you.
Oh no.
Very discombobulated, 1 hit point. They are going to just stare at their hand. That's Ink's turn. Bitch, you got thrown off the back.
Oh boy.
Laying there on the ground. Disappears from view and is going to reappear somewhere else. That's their turn. That's all they get. Gorbjorn, you're up. Nana, you're on deck.
Is the spike growth? Is anybody still in the spike growth?
Yeah, there's 3 dudes chilling in the spike growth.
Okay. And
Three dudes
where's
chilling in
the
the
closest
spike growth.
group to me?
Closest group is the 2 guys that have made their way over to Nana.
Got you.
And with 40, you could get to the guys in the.
I'll go for
In
the
the
guys
vines.
on Nana.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Just sort of
walk.
Nice.
peel around.
I'm gonna walk over and whoop, I'm gonna rage.
Hell
So
yeah.
first, let's see.
Cool barbarians.
I'm gonna like just menacingly walk over as like
Fuck yeah.
shadows are just like dripping up from me as like I'm just like clenching my weapon, just angrily like looking at the ground, and then it starts to like drip to the end of my weapon, and it kind of looks like it's like a flowing river kind of going like up into the air.
Holy
And
shit.
it's going to strike. That is what do you call it? 23 to hit.
Holy shit.
23 hits.
Oh, I'm so here for this.
That is 24 damage.
Okay.
Still up.
Still up.
Got you. Second reckless attack. Oh, this is psychic damage, by the way. Sorry, because of the.
Okay. Yeah.
And then 15 to hit.
15. They're going to parry. So
Gotcha.
you miss.
Sounds good. That's their reaction. End turn then.
All right. You go over 1 solid hit behind this guy, and he turns and like deflects the second one, but he looks pretty hurt. That is your turn. Nana, you're up. You're prone on the ground.
Nana sees that Ink is kind of like, you know, freaking out a little. Valid.
Valid. Yes.
And now that Gorbjorn has come in and started, you know, messing up the people that were messing up her back, she can finally concentrate on something besides that. So, she tries to kind of like catch Ink's gaze and kind of like try and shake them a little bit. Ink, I know it hurts. I know it hurts. Look at me, all right? I know it hurts. I understand. You're hurt. We're going to get you fixed up, okay? This won't be the end. We're going to get this fixed. But what do you need that hand for? Is that part of the stuff with your statues?
Roll persuasion
Nana's
and
gonna
understanding the fact that this is turning into your action at the moment.
That's fair. Okay. Come on, man. Jesus, really? Okay. Persuasion is never going to be something I succeed on. It's a 7.
Delirious in the snow, still bleeding actively.
Yeah. Nana's gonna do her best to
Just
fix
is like
that.
trying to present you the hand, and like you can see trying to like blink into focus, but they're just presenting their
Yeah.
hand with
No,
like
that's
2
fair.
fingers missing on it.
Nana can start field bandaging that and staunching the bleeding. She can get that under control right now. Are the fingers nearby?
It is going to be the rest of your action to look to see if you can find them.
Do I have to choose between that and bandaging Ink's hand?
I would say bandaging Ink's hand is going to be too much for you this round. You've already talked to him for an
Okay.
extended period of time.
All right. Then I'm going to
Investigation to
time.
find.
Yeah. Gonna try to find those fingies. Come on, man. Work with me, could you please? Is a 13 enough?
You see a good bit away following the trajectory of these arrows that pierced the hand. But you see a line of blood, little
Okay.
splatters that lead,
Okay.
you can see in a direction where you think they would be.
Okay. All right. Okay. What you're going to do is, right now, shove it in the snow. Shove it in the snow, keep it cold, keep it clean. I'm going to get your fingers, we're going to patch you up, we're going to see what we can do, all right?
Is there anything else? No more words can be said.
Yeah, no more words. That's an action, I would guess, for the investigation check. Fucking hell. Bonus action, she's gonna second wind in order to use,
Isn't second, oh no, second wind. Wait,
bonus action.
what are you?
Action surge.
No, action surge is a different thing. I don't have that. I have second wind, which gets me healing back.
Oh, okay.
Isn't second wind an action? Am I wrong?
Bonus action.
Huh.
Under my bonus actions in
Learning
my
a
thing.
lot today, guys. Today's the day for knowledge.
You're welcome to double check me.
It is a
I
bonus
did
action.
not ask. I'm good.
Fair enough. Okay. So I am going to use my bonus action to second wind, getting 1d10 plus 1 HP back. Just so I can bolster myself a wee bit. That was not fun. I'm getting 9 points back. Not bad.
Okay.
And
Are you remaining in your position?
God. There are currently other archers still active right now, right?
Yes, 100%.
100%. No, I'm sticking here for the moment until I can get some additional help to help me cover, or go get the fingers. One or the other.
Okay,
Or
so-
we do that after the combat. They're in snow right now. They're probably fine.
Okay.
Logistically
fine.
speaking, they're about as good as they're gonna be for the moment. Unless a
Okay.
dog eats them.
Don't tempt me. You guys know I love suggestions.
No! No, please! Please, DM.
All right, that's Nana's turn.
Yep.
All 3 of these guys who are like standing their ground in like the vines, you see them like look back towards the woman who was like giving them orders. They see she's not there and they seem a little uncertain now. Just these kind of guys who are still in the middle, in the thick of it. But they are going to open fire on Gorbjorn.
They also saw a guy's head explode.
True.
Only one guy's head explode.
Only one.
Only
Succeeded.
one. I need
Jeez.
at least a couple guys' heads to explode first.
Such
Um,
sensitive snowflakes. Only one guy's head exploded. Jeez.
Nope. Okay. 3 shots, one of them hits into Gorbjorn. That would be good. Oh no, that makes me feel better. I rolled the wrong dice. That's not much better then. 4 half to 2. It was almost 2 half to 1, but I'll take that extra point. Uncomfortably, they will stand their ground there. That is the end of their turn. And the whooshing of wind commences.
I don't like it.
And with immense speed, this thing bulldozes
Oh, Christ.
towards the 2 people that were in the information they were given, the archer and the spellcaster.
Oh,
And
God.
We'll sidle up right next to them. And that is where we're going to take our break.
Oh,
sweet.
why?
Thank you all so much for being here. We're going to take a 10-minute break. I'm going to talk to my producer and I'm going to ask him if he can find me some music because I need it.
Valid.
But we'll be back in 10 minutes. Get a drink. We'll see you guys then. to the Dice Club for episode 85 of On the Backs of Guns. We just left off in the middle of combat. Currently, we're hoping to bring in the music to you. Too loud, too soft, give us information in the chat. Love to hear it. I think we can get back into it as this large wind elemental, the arms coming back out of the central body, hovers above Fen and Roshan. And that's where we left off. Roshan, evens or odds?
Odds.
It looks to you on the ground. It's going to make its first attack against you with advantage.
Can I cower in fear as a reaction?
You may use your reaction to cower in fear. Actually, just go ahead and roll flat charisma for me.
That's a 12.
All right. Ooh, terrible. What's your AC? 12?
Yeah.
All right, they she do hit.
Oh.
Let's see if it takes you out.
I just
I
kept
also-
cowering and it just kept working.
I also lied. I feel like there's actually no way for you to stand up. I did the math wrong.
We know how good you are at math, so.
Terrible, bad, not good. The worst. Yeah, 17 points of damage. Roshan back into unconsciousness.
Love that.
And you watch, like, it looks down at Roshan and then looks over at Finn and goes in with the second hit on Finn. Ugh.
Cool.
Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Oh,
Wow.
thank God.
This dice is out of the play. This fist spins and hits Roshan. The next one goes in. You move out of the way, and you watch as it carves wood away from the back of the cart. As the fist just rips past it, and
Does it pull any of the objects out of the cart with it?
Oh.
the cart is fully closed, and it did not like break through fully.
All right.
And it'll end its turn in your space.
Okay. I will use my action to reach down and slap Roshan in the face with a cure wounds.
I was like, one
Slap
death
him with
save
a cure
failed.
wound.
I team up with the wind. We're a team now.
Oh, it's
Let
a
me
D.
be part of
I
the
am
team.
one with nature. It's me now.
Roshan, you get back 10 points. Max
Hell yeah.
max healing.
Hell yeah.
I will use my reaction on my turn to move out of this thing's range without opportunity attacks.
Opinions about the wording of this. Okay, everybody sit down. Everybody get comfortable. It says after the enemy's attack.
At the end of the enemy's turn.
And you've just started your turn by already doing something with Roshan. It is no longer the end of the enemy's turn. It is your turn currently. That's like how legendary actions work. It has to be at the end of somebody's turn before something else happens. You did something on your turn.
Oh,
This is not the end of their turn.
yeah, but you. But it.
Uh.
Okay, but a reaction can be taken at any time. At any time.
But
unless
yours
it's-
has
you're-
a specific
Okay,
word.
you're the DM. I'm just gonna let you have this. I'm gonna.
It's not a letting me have it.
Oh no, I'm just gonna. I'll defer to your judgment we can have
Thank
this
you.
conversation after the game. Is all.
I would love to.
Okay. So
Anyone
I'll
else?
use my. I will use my bonus action to disengage after having healed Roshan. And I will use my movement to get the fuck out of the way. Do you backpedal it back into the woods, trying to keep the cart between me and any of the archers. But like, yeah, I'll use my bonus action to disengage and use my movement to move 35 feet into the woods on the other side of the cart.
Puts you on the side of one of the archers, but blocks you off from most of them.
Okay. I've used my action. I have used my bonus action. I've used my movement. I can't use my reaction, and that is the end.
You tap Roshan and you're like, you got it, man, and book it. Roshan, you look up and it's just the wind elemental staring down at you. That is Fenn's turn. And then here's these big bad boys that have the issue of Gorbjorn and prone Nana. Okay. Nana, one of them is going to attempt to shove you off of Ink.
You're down and
So,
trying to be unmovable.
athletics or acrobatics on your part to not be shoved by this guy's boot.
Alright, hang on. Soot is standing directly in front of my taskbar. She's being an asshole because I brought a snack in here, and she thinks she gets to share. She's wrong. I'm sorry, you were asking for either acrobatics or athletics? I'm gonna go for athletics in this particular case.
All right.
On account of I'm proficient. Burr-ba-dur-ba-dur. Come on, man. Just one good roll. Come on!
I'm guessing that's a no.
Oh, I don't know. It's an 11.
You are fully kicked off of this guy.
God damn it!
This guy puts the boot like right under your stomach and just heaves you off of him. And the other guy is going to take his attacks against Ink.
God damn it!
Ink
Ink,
has
move!
one.
God, please.
Is the
I
last
don't
thing he
know.
says before a sword just swings down at him.
Jeez.
Oh yeah. Goes into unconsciousness,
God damn it.
and he will take his second attack against Inkspot.
God damn it. God.
And makes contact. 2 failed death saves.
Mm.
That's their turns. Archers, let's see. Only one of them can deal with Fen, because Fen is blocked off from so many arrows. So he'll go ahead and take his couple shots at him. He's sort of like, you both chose like the same wooded area to chill in. Is a 14 hit?
It does not.
Okay. Only one of the arrows makes contact.
Okay.
And that will be for 9 points of damage.
That is exactly how many hit points I had left.
Oh, God.
Fen is unconscious on the ground.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Oh.
What a predicament. That is those 2 archers' turns. They are going to step out from around the tree. And they are going to open fire on Gorbjorn.
Oh, boy.
Because I can't hear the music. It sounds so intense. I just hear the blood in my ears. Does a 16 hit?
Just hits.
All right. Only one of the first 2 arrows hits. 8 have to 4 points of piercing damage. And then the other guy will open fire. I will say that one is catty corner. And lucky for you, only one of those 2 hits as well. 2. Six half to 3. And then they step back behind their trees.
Probably goes without saying Spike growth is down now.
Guys in the center. Oh. The one guy bleeding from the eyes. Awesome. Let's see here. That was the archer. Roshan. Death saving throw, please.
I have 10 HP.
Gosh, you keep getting the stuff. You're prone.
Tenacious as fuck.
I just
Please
can't
and
die.
thank you.
And right next to an air elemental, right?
Yeah, this thing is roll insight.
16.
Your knowledge of air elementals is kind of in the summoning department and what have you. It's
met
not
one.
like they're not stupid is the thing. It's not like they're dumb, but there seems to be more recognition and calculation in its movements and steps relative. It seems just a bit more calculated. But it currently hovers over you.
Yeah, and there's not a lot I can do. I can make it maybe run away.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Please leave.
Yeah, Roshan will whisper some dissonant whispers that just say, please leave.
Please go
Um,
away. I'm fragile.
I am very fragile. I am baby. Please do not hurt me. And it needs to make a wisdom 16 saving throw.
Wisdom 16.
Yeah.
Okay. It could almost barely not fail. It was near impossible, but it does.
Oh,
But it fucking
Wow.
near impossible.
I rolled almost max damage with 21 damage psychic and an extra 9 necrotic damage. So 30
Okay.
total. And it must use its reaction to run the fuck away. Or, yeah.
Big zoom.
I can't, there's no easy way to tell how much, that might have done to an air elemental, is there?
I'll continue your insight check. You can see parts of it waver. It is not as sturdy as it once was.
Okay.
But it zooms the fuck back.
And there is no, visible merchandise from the museum where it scraped away part of the cart's backside, right?
Here's the question. Would you like there to be?
I'm
just curious what you're looking for here.
I would like to throw a Hail Mary and try to get some merchandise in the hands of our enemies so that the golems will activate. So I would like there to be some merchandise.
I would like you to roll a luck check, please.
Okay. I'm super lucky.
don't go off when the cart gets attacked either. Like,
Yeah, that's the dangerous part.
get your stuff together.
11.
There is a bit of a hole visible. You could probably reach in there and grab something.
Yeah, I'll reach in and grab something.
You want to reach in and grab? Come on.
What's that?
Seems ill-advised, but okay.
You know what? Sure. Reach in there and grab something.
Yeah, what do I find?
Roll me one more luck check, please.
Oh my god. Guys.
Or funsies.
A 6.
Biggest ball of yarn.
Basically, it's Ratatasker's tail.
Oh, great. Little tail. Do I hear any grinding of stone once I touch it?
You look up at them. There is currently no movement. These things are unmoving. But you got this tail, though.
I got a neat tail. Is there anything fun I can tell about the tail just by touching
and
it?
then Fen falls.
But what about what from
Like,
the tour?
huh.
We got the
Yeah,
tour.
you know this is one of the items at the museum, and there is no reaction. There was also no reaction to ink being full of arrows.
Yeah. I just thought maybe having one of these
No.
in hand might do it.
Okay. Maybe it seems to not be doing it currently.
It is not doing it.
No.
If I'm gonna say that probably took a bonus action, so that's all I can do.
I mean, I would honestly say just free object interaction for that.
Oh.
To grab a tail. You know what?
This will be a tale to tell.
It will be.
I don't know which one of
If
y'all's going to be
we
telling it, but
survive. Torvik,
Uh,
maybe.
Or just wakes
Roshan
up.
will
I'm dead.
Roshan will point the tail at Fen and cast Healing Word through the tail.
Wake up. This tail just like, it's like
Hey.
sparks fly off of it.
Yeet.
Healing word through a squirrel's tail.
Amazing.
Not just any squirrel's tail.
This
Indeed.
is a
Awesome.
very.
Are we
very
sure it's not
cool
just
one.
any squirrel's tail?
We're
don't know.
not.
You guys are welcome to observe it later for the authenticity.
It's doing its job. We're happy.
I assume that doesn't imbue any extra qualities.
Extra qualities.
I don't
From the
know.
magical.
If it's
squirrel
if
tail.
I
it's
was gonna like turn
a
into
god
whole-ass
squirrel tail,
Yeah.
Like
You
now
would
you're
think maybe
holding a
it'd
squirrel.
make somebody like
maybe I don't
Does
know.
Fen get like a heightened sense of like mouth capacity or something? Like, or
Like-
like two buck teeth?
does it
Very
go
large
like a
teeth in
tail?
the front and a little confused about it.
Maybe.
Would that count
Um,
as a body alteration on my bingo card?
No, the squirrel tail doesn't think.
So that's 8 HPs.
You guys trade HP
Thank you
like
so
go
much.
team. Anything else, Roshan?
No, that's it. I got a tail. This is it. This is the one.
This is the one. That's your turn. Ink is going to make a death saving throw.
I hope he doesn't die.
Okay. Moving along.
Cool.
Neat. Cool. Awesome.
Cool save, bro.
Neat. Awesome save, my guy. Stepping around from a tree off to the side, the woman who was originally on the cart sort of fixes their shirt, looks over at Gorbjorn. Gorbjorn, I need... Oh, I even want. What do I want as a person, you know?
You want me to attack again for free because you're so amazing.
Like, please.
And is she in view of Roshan? Jillian's getting her angles over there.
To look at my angle. You know, sure. I'm a benevolent god.
Well, Roshan sticks his head out and yells, "Fuck you," and then casts Counterspell.
Fuck
What's
yeah!
the range on counterspell?
Oh, it's 60.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 feet away. Okay.
Hell yeah. Get
Yeah.
wrecked.
You watch as 3 sort of globules of light begin to like emit from the hands and snuffed out. And she looks you dead in the eye. And then like looks away and like points at you. I asked for one thing. One thing.
She asked for 2 things.
Both of you just kind of pissed about it. Like,
Confuse the stupid
and then-
the stupid wind elemental, please.
Please.
and then she's gonna step back behind that tree, like, okay, then fine. And then
Fuck.
I'm good.
Should I-
I'm fine. I'm content.
Are you sure?
Gorbjorn, you're up. Nana, you're on deck.
Got you. So how many people are over ink?
There are 2 people next to him.
Gotcha. I'm going to attack the lowest health one first. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That is a 28 damage.
Oof.
Still up.
Still up by a thread.
Second attack. That's a 19 to hit.
Nothing I can do about that.
Or 22 damage.
Yeah.
Crunch. Crunch. Your sword is basically a bat.
Oh, Jesus.
Caves in the collarbone and then the rib
Christ.
cage.
Oh
And
my
this
God.
guy falls.
Whew.
Since I killed somebody, I got a
Yes!
bonus action attack.
Yeah!
And you glance over at the other person.
And you.
Like I imagine as like a like bat into him. There's just like a shade of like who he was for like half a second, and it just like fades into like the weapon as I like come at him with psychic damage.
What?
But and then I'm trembling from the excitement, and
Aw.
I roll an 8.
Shit. Whiff.
This guy watches his friend crumple,
Jesus.
but has
And now
just
the
as
dude that killed
wherewithal.
him is just so excited to kill again.
Why is he so excited? Why is he smiling like that?
That was a warning swing.
Exactly.
And coughs up blood behind the tree. You better watch out.
He gonna get you. What?
Anything else, Gorbjorn?
That is my turn. Thank you.
All right, Nana, you're up. Fen, you're the next player character on deck.
Oh god. Okay, so I want to know, is anybody in the party currently unconscious aside from Ink?
I think everybody is up at this time besides
Yeah.
Hank.
Get
Oh,
ink
thank
out.
God! Okay, well that does significantly simplify things. I was doing some very frantic calculus for a hot little second. Jillian, I'm not going to ask to retcon this. I was looking over Goodberry. You can generate up to 10 berries at a time when you cast the spell.
One berry in the mouth.
That's fair.
Not
I
letting you
understand.
choke people on 10
No,
berries.
No, I'm not going to choke them with 10 berries at once, but I am saying
A handful of berries. Live, you son of a bitch.
yeah. Assuming that you would rather I not retcon, I can cast Goodberry again this turn and get 10 and not have to
10?
cast Goodberry again
Well, you-
later to do the thing.
You
right?
have 9 berry.
I have 9 berries.
Correct.
So I can just do that and I don't have to use the spell slot again?
Nope.
You're good.
Fuck yes. Okay, cool. Excellent. Okay, then while Gorbjorn is, ecstatically occupying this other combatant, Nana's going to, crawl over. God damn it.
Sort of roll back into the
Oh.
space like
Fuck. Shit. Crawling
Ink
in.
lays there. You can't tell this. Ink's fucked up looking, but
Shit,
you
shit.
you
They'll
go
be
for
fine.
it.
They'll be fine. Right down the gullet. They'll be right as rain. It'll be good. It'll be great.
You just pry the mouth open.
Yeah,
And second good berry of the day. You hear. They seem
know.
to be back up at 1 hit point.
All right, I know. That was rough. You went down again. It's okay. We've got you back up. Yeah,
Just like
it's gonna
kind
be
of
rough.
like chokes
Yeah.
on the berry a little bit.
It's gonna be rough for a minute. I know it's very salty.
I'm dying.
I'm sorry. We're going to try and stop that from happening. Nana's just kind of gently gonna shove that cut up hand into some snow, pack it in, leave that there. Don't move it.
You're
Okay?
good.
Do not move that. Do not move that. Go
Okay,
beyond.
I'm
You
gonna say
good?
you have your action is definitely done for at this point.
Action is
anything
done.
else?
Action is done. Gorbion, you good?
I am kind of like shakingly laughing with this like shadow sword like swinging through people.
Does that qualify as good for Gorbjorn?
You can't really tell unless it's an insight kind of thing.
It's a follow your heart.
Alright, cool. Well, at the very least, it doesn't look like he's about to die. Good. Okay. Nana's going to... Can she see the wind elemental thing, the windy thing that's been blowing around
No.
No, not at
It's
all.
on the opposite side of the cart, and you currently don't know that it fled 90 feet.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, I also don't know that. Anybody I can get in sight within 60 feet at all?
Yeah, like 4 people. There was the guy next to you, and then there's the 3 guys still in the middle.
I'm
All
guessing.
the bigwigs seem to be stepping behind things.
Yeah, they sure do. They sure do. I don't care for that, frankly. Nana, how far away is the closest of the people stepping away behind cover?
60 feet, but you can't see them.
Didn't you already use your action?
Yeah, I did already use my action for sure. I was just trying to get a gauge of whether or not I could use a bonus action, mayhaps. But you know what? I can use a bonus action. Nana would like to use half her movement to stand.
Okay.
Take up a defensive stance, and with a small whispered prayer. I don't know if this applies to one weapon or to both, if I've got 2-weapon fighting. Searing Smite encases the blade in bright golden fire.
Dude,
Might be mistaken to say
technically
one of them,
one,
just
and
one.
it's the next attack kind of thing. Yeah.
So
Fair
next
enough.
time your attack lands, this
With
will go
the-
off.
All right, fair enough.
Whatever your
Okay, so there's
right-handed
like
weapon
a
is.
potential. Okay, there's like sparks of embers kind of building up around.
It's waiting.
one of
It
her
knows what it
hands.
wants to
It's
do.
waiting. It knows what it
Is that
wants.
Ave's sword?
Yes.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Nana's ready.
okay. You stand up at the ready.
Mm-hmm.
The guys in the center can finally move. They are going to all 3 run up on Gorbjorn. Very unsure of it, but
Well, Nana's still in the immediate vicinity too, right? Because he came
Nana
up on
is
the
like
guy who was
more behind.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're like 10, 15 feet away from me.
Yeah, you're close. You'd be the next person if they killed
Ah,
Gorbjorn.
shit. I would have closed ranks if I had realized I wasn't right
No,
on yet.
don't worry about me.
Okay.
Back up.
You're on Babysit Inc.
Somebody has to keep ink for guy.
Yeah, Nana's going
Um,
to provide that larger target for right now and, fuck somebody's day up.
And they have their little scimitars, and they're gonna do their damnedest. 21, 16, 20. 2 hit. I believe those all hit. First one is 6, half to 3. 7, half to 3. And 4, half to 2. These guys just start hitting you, and they look over to the guy who's been here, like, they could do something a bit more, and sort of motions to the bigger guy. He's like, give him a fucking second. It seems shaken because that dude died next to him. that is their turns. Back at the top. Wind Elemental
Oh boy.
turns its focus back in. And Roshan, as fast as it was gone, re-enters your space.
No.
Hey, don't.
Oh, it's not scared anymore.
It's only their
Stop.
reaction, right?
Yeah.
Comes back over.
But reaction to dash, though.
Dash is still only your movement speed, though.
Okay. Yes.
A lot of questions today.
Because I thought it was
guys,
your
welcome
movement and then dash, but then it's just like you only take the action of dashing.
Yeah, it's
So,
just the reaction to move.
yeah, exactly.
Blah blah blah.
Getting behind the moments in D&D.
Lucky for you, it's can't get in your space this round.
Oh.
Because it was a space away last time. But it's gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah, that's probably all it'll need anyway.
Comes back over, looks at the hole, looks at the squirrel tail in your hand.
I speak for the trees.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm
The
assuming-
one tree.
I'm
Roll them all?
assuming 11 doesn't hit.
No.
Nope.
Wow.
Ah,
Look
I
at me.
understand. I speak for the trees, and they say, leave me be.
Up for a second. And then kind of almost reluctantly goes in for the second hit.
Valid.
Oh my god. That might hit though, but Jesus Christ.
If it's any better than the last one.
I think it might be. 12.
Yeah, that'll do it.
God
Cutting
damn
words?
it! We gotta get you some.
What'd you say?
karma, boy.
Cutting words.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, why don't I do that?
Yeah, why not, buddy?
I
Cut
thought
him
I
out.
was all out of those, but I'm not.
Hell yeah, bud.
Me Bard.
Me,
I-
Bard. Me say no.
No matter what you roll, it gets it
Yeah,
below
it-
12.
Great. I speak for the
So-
trees.
Fuck you.
Misses, and then like it almost seems to like settle into the spot and like just seems to be looking at you after you say that. Like just kind of a bit of a quirk to the head. But that's its turn where it can't hit the fucking bar. That's fine. Fen, you're up. You are currently prone, but you are conscious.
All right, I'll use half of my action to stand up.
Movement.
All right, half your movement and you're up.
Half of my movement, rather. Yes.
So
I
you just
will.
get 2 bonus actions.
I will use half of my movement to stand up. I will use my. You know what? Roshan's within 5 feet of that thing.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a couple shots at the air elemental.
Yeah, you whip out from behind the tree, open fire.
Say 20 hit.
I think so.
Okay. I don't know.
I
I've
think
never
so.
shot at an air
I-
elemental before.
I was just like, does it? It wouldn't scroll. I'm like, let me see. I sure hope it doesn't have a 20 AC, dear God.
Jesus.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
That goes along with the more like iron elemental.
Yeah, that's a spicier elemental, which we may have considered.
Well, I mean, some things don't respond well to like piercing damage or whatever.
mean,
so
it makes contact.
But
Okay.
it's magical though because of your +1.
oh, that's true. That is true. All right.
You guys are beefy.
So it is
Yeah, they are annoying.
18. 18 points of damage with the first shot,
Okay.
and the second shot is gonna miss.
Okay.
I apologize for missing.
All right.
Don't worry.
It happens.
I will
It's the
use
dice.
my movement to get behind a tree and my bonus action to attempt to hide.
Actually, there's a pretty good spot for you to try that. All right,
Okay.
go ahead and roll stealth for me.
Is a dirty 20.
All right. Keep that in mind for me. All right, let's do this, guys. This one standing guy. I'm going to do a luck check. He is currently looking at Gorbjorn and currently looking at Ink. These are the two people he is standing next to.
I do look pretty fearsome with shadows dripping up.
You do. It's not a 50-50 luck check. It would
Oh,
it
yeah.
would have to be very low for him to not pick you, but it's still an option. You know, when you get paid to do one thing, he will turn back to Ink.
God
Fair.
damn it.
Listen,
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
sometimes it be that way.
fucking
He's
damn it,
going
guys.
to take his attack with advantage.
Mm,
This guy has so many good berries in him. Ooh, those aren't good, but Ink doesn't have a high.
I don't have anything else.
Fucking sit. What the fuck? This guy looks at Gorbjorn, he's just like, let's get this fucking over with, and he turns and he tries to like bring his scimitar like across Ink's throat, and just off balance, off kilter, it ends up raking across the belt of the shirt, cutting that off, but does
Oh.
not break the skin.
I imagine like he didn't go for it like straight, he went for a diagonal and it just
Uh-huh.
like hit a rock on the ground and bumped it
Yeah.
up and just went over and
Yep.
just barely touched the shirt.
So he's gonna take his
Probably has
second
his
attack
handle.
against Gorbjorn. Thinking he's like, maybe that worked, maybe he's dying
with
back there.
advantage because he's in melee.
Thank you. Natural 20.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The fuck is your stuff? There it is. God, you know, you get a crit and you roll a 1 and it just hurts you emotionally deeply.
I feel that.
Valid, I understand.
You know when you're
but
hurt
also, holy
emotionally
shit.
and deeply?
Uh,
5. You take 2 points of damage, that's already half.
Is this demoralizing enough for them to all run away?
I haven't killed enough people yet.
Yeah, I was like, only 2 guys have died, and
oh man.
maybe some people are expendable. You know, sometimes
It's like you were paid to be with them. You didn't like them. Like,
I don't know that guy's name.
Yeah, but their remaining comrades can't hit shit, so
Just watching, like, get good, my guys. That's his turn where he did not much. Archers. This one's gonna step out. And sort of like looks over in the tree in the direction of where the woman spellcaster is. Any change on those orders? I'm just going to open fire on who I think is easiest to hit. And this guy is going to take 2 hits against Gorbjorn.
not advantage because not in range.
Perfect.
Or not in melee.
Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Yes.
All right, one of the arrows makes contact. Bonus action. Do the thing. Do the damage. Halved to 10 points of damage. As this arrow hits you in the side of the shoulder.
So
The guy looks at you
half
and you
of
look at
10
him.
or 10 is already halved.
10 is halved. And he looks at you and kind of gives you a nod and then steps back behind the tree.
Are there? Yeah, there's a bunch of people around me. I always
Yeah, there's-
roll well for my reaction to Wild Surge, but I finally did it and I rolled a 1. So I release an explosion of fire around me. Everybody within 20 feet of me needs to make a dex save.
I think that's
That's
gonna
a
include
lot.
me.
And Ink. Very
Oh,
cool.
God.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know,
God.
but
Oh,
20-foot
God.
radius, yeah.
No,
We're
I
here
like-
for it.
Can Ink have advantage
um,
since they're prone?
That's
Disadvantage
actually the
since they're
opposite.
prone.
Yeah.
in this
They're
situation.
underneath the frame!
But it's not a melee attack, so they don't take 2 deaths.
Yeah, so it's not going to be 2.
Yeah.
That's the best I can give you. Yeah, 20-foot radius.
Oh, boy.
From you.
Guys, my
Oh,
dice
Roshan
want
is
me to
just out of
die.
range.
Guys, my dice want me to die.
So it'll
I
be
know what I
Nana and Ink, and 4 of the combatants are going to be rolling dexterity.
Yeah. DC is. Wow, is it? No way, that's right. Okay, 15. Yeah, I added an extra 2 from out of nowhere. I'm like, what the?
I did not beat that.
15.
Yeah, no, I did not. Yep,
2
my
of the
dice hate me.
shrimpy guys succeed.
Fuck.
Big guy fails. Ink also fails.
Still just 1 death save. Those who failed take 11, and those who succeeded take 5 fire damage. As I just explode in rage. Because I want to hit these people with arrows, but Ink is...
It is. That's 1 failed death save. One of the guys goes up in flames
Jesus.
and is out of commission.
Well then.
And then 5 for half. Okay. An explosion of fire around you. The guy who shot the arrow, like, what the fuck just happened? As he disappears behind the tree. Oh, fuck. And the other 2 archers had stepped out and saw that happen, and they're like, is he gonna
No
fucking explode if
thanks.
we shoot him?
Tragically.
He
And
might.
you they look at each other and you just see quickly off to the side, like rock, paper, scissors. Oh, no, shit. And one of them opens fire on you.
Fucking hell. How dare these people sound like fun to hang out with, except they're trying to kill us? That's rude.
I can
respect
respect people I want to kill.
You can
Or like
respect
I
it.
could respect and like them, but still understand
But-
like, hey, I gotta kill you.
Hey, it's a job,
I
man.
can kill people I respect too. So
You guys like all shake hands. It's a job. We all get it.
Any
all get it
survivors? GG, shake
Good
hands.
game, good game, good game.
Good game. 15 to hit.
That will miss.
All right. Both go wide, and you hear the other guy who went picked a different target, like snort, and the other guy's like, "Shut the fuck up, dude." And he steps behind the tree. This guy will step out, and he looks around, and he literally has nobody else to hit from his angle. So he is going to. He's going to move to a different spot. He's going to run forward to another tree and then pull behind it. But that is going to be his turn. Running behind some stuff. Roshan, you're up. This wind elemental whirling your hair, just like flying around your face, is just kind of like looking at you.
Well, Roshan's going to look back. Does this elemental have a face, or is it just kind of wind?
There is, you know, when the human mind just make a face? It's
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Okay.
You're like, that's an eye, I think.
or no.
Oh.
These are eyes.
I'll look into that and just say, this won't end well for you. If you run, we will not chase you.
Roll intimidation.
I mean, given the exploding barbarian, I think he means business.
He speaks
Yeah,
for
but
the
we're
trees.
all very bloody and just dying. It's like,
Yeah, we all look like shit, but
Yeah,
at
We're
least
all
we
still
haven't.
here though. Importantly,
No one's fully dead, probably. That's a
we keep
23.
popping back up like daisies.
23.
Holy shit.
There is pause, and you watch as the arm just like whipping around comes up and just goes like, and it looks like it's holding up one finger.
Give me
Oh,
That is-
flicking you off.
Is he
Hey,
giving me the finger?
hey,
Which
can't
finger?
tell. It's wind.
It's like
It's one finger, and that's more than enough.
The audacity.
I imagine it's like a little tornado on the top of his fist.
Tell if the fist is facing towards or away.
Either way, it's
No,
still the
is
middle.
wind.
Can I roll insight on that, or
Sure.
Figure out what they're trying to communicate.
I would like to communicate with Wind.
This game of charades.
17.
One word.
17.
It doesn't have to be words. It's just what's the vibe? What's the
The
vibe of
vibe
the
is
wind
like-
today?
The vibe is like, hey, 1 second.
Hey, chill.
Oh,
That's the
it's
vibe.
doing a.
Hey, 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Roshan would like to just kind of. Can I lean over and see people beyond the cart fighting with Gorbjorn?
Yeah, you can. You would have to step away from the elemental to get eyes on him.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You step away. I'm gonna roll a dice.
If this wind is smart wind,
Fucker
It
punches
won't.
you in the back of the head.
It's like one moment, and
moment.
it's just like, wait.
Okay, if you want
One
one,
moment,
I
and you
want
start
one
to
moment.
walk away.
I just.
Yeah, no.
He's like at least not approaching them.
Um,
Like, okay, I'll
Wind
give you space.
elemental?
This one, it is watching you intently, but lets you move out of the space.
Roshan is going to look over and cast Vicious Mockery on one of the people over there and say, if you could suck your own dick, you'd finally suck at everything.
Holy shit! Oh
What do
my god!
A
You
wisdom
don't.
save.
It doesn't even make it. He's dead. The man's already dead.
Stop!
Um,
Stop! He's already dead!
14.
Fails. So that person takes 6
1,000 points of damage.
6 psychic damage, and his eyes burn black as angel form does 9 more damage. So 15 total.
Okay. This guy just like one of his eyes like pops out a little bit, like shoves it back in. He's like he like gags. He's like, and you glance back over at the wind elemental, who goes from a casual posture to a much less casual posture.
I mean,
Roshan will get cover back behind the cart and just give the wind elemental some thumbs up.
You do not receive. You receive a finger, but you don't know which one it is.
I'm gonna give you cover while you leave.
You step around the cart, sort of on the side, like next, like diagonal from Nana. Like, hey man, don't go over that way.
Why?
That is Roshan's turn. Death saving throw for Ink.
Oh god!
Don't die.
Come on, please, buddy, please, please.
Okay, that's Ink's turn.
Revive my lover that I have yet to love.
I'll
I
do
haven't
my
gotten to love you
best.
yet.
Let me love you!
I'll shove another good berry down their gullet. I just need this on a dispenser.
I thought you were gonna do the Shaun of the Dead.
It's on random.
Try something. Try something. Sure. Sure. Yeah, I'll do whatever I want. I'll do what I want.
I don't understand.
Leans around and like looks at Roshan. Hey, that's fucking rude. Think about your fucking choices. And I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, love
Holy
that.
fucking shit.
I'm super wise.
Are you?
Oh, that's an 18.
18!
Ooh.
Well,
You should think about your choices, and you feel that moment, that the pain of being vicious mockery.
how dare!
You push it down and you pull back your tears like, it didn't even hurt my feelings that you think I'm rude. And that seemed like just
I
just
won't even
petty
tell
for
my
fun.
mommy about it.
Petty for fun is the best kind of petty.
And she steps behind the tree. That is her turn. Just telling you that you're rude. Gorbjorn, you're up. Nana, you're on deck.
Come on,
And
Gorbjorn.
you're looking at a triangle of people at the moment.
I know. I want to go for the big guys that were here first. On. Ooh.
Gotcha.
Reckless. That is an 18 to hit.
18 to hit. Yep.
That is a 28 damage.
Spicy. All right. Still up.
Second attack. 15 to hit.
Harry.
Gotcha. Then that is my. Oh, sorry, that was a 14 to hit.
Oh, no parry.
Okay.
Fine.
Emotional parry.
Yeah, like, oh, I was expecting this one.
Aha!
Oh, haha! I didn't even have to react.
Hmm.
But
Ah.
looks.
Yeah, it's like, you know when like you
rough.
hold up a dagger, it's like, okay, swing into it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right
what's
there.
that? Just playing along.
I'm just showing you
All
I
right.
can play.
That is my turn.
All right, Nana, you're up.
Okay, well, it's time to get Ink back from the brink of death again. Nana is going to... God almighty. Yeah, no. This time Nana's going to fastball special this berry with some snow. Because God almighty, all this salt is probably drying Ink out, and we cannot have that slowing down the revival process. So,
Hydrate.
hydrate and stop dehydrating. In the
Um,
good berry goes.
You,
With
you
a big
use your
ol'
action to
mouthful
shove
of
a
snow.
good berry in their mouth.
With a handful
Wakes
of
up
snow.
again. So tired.
I know.
Mom,
I'm sorry.
we're
We're trying. We're trying very hard. We would do a lot better if we had your statues.
My mouth is
Or
so
Tordrick.
cold.
I know. At least it's not dry.
But I
All
feel
right, Nana,
so full.
that's your action.
My action. God Almighty. Yeah. That being my action, I also want to try and catch sight of whoever the closest person assailant to me would be.
That would be Mr. Big Boy who keeps turning around and stabbing Ink.
Yeah, I'm gonna hunter's mark him.
Okay. I know you.
Nana is just like
Stop it.
Boo.
holds up the ember glowing sword. You
Oh
wanna
wait,
go?
doesn't Hunter's Mark require concentration?
Oh fuck! And so does Searing Smite. Never fucking
Yes, it
mind. I
does.
can't
Yep.
do that.
Yep. So you,
So you
Ah!
can
I can
you may
trade 'em
hold off on Hunter's Mark if you'd like.
I will hold off on Hunter's Mark. God damn it!
But you pointed at him like you better believe.
You better
Buddy.
believe
this
is
thing
gonna
in
find
you.
its way.
I got you.
Imagine me stabbing you and then the explosion afterwards. Imagine it. You think about it. He's like, what? And like one of his eyes is like starting to like unfocus and like go the opposite way. He looks rough.
Maybe he
That's not an
shouldn't
AoE
attack
is it?
again. Maybe he should stop.
yeah, he doesn't seem like he's gonna do that. It's fine.
Nana would like to get like up in his face, in between him and Ink.
Sadly, you can't get between them, but you can stand next to them in a little
gonna-
triangle. Like,
You
what's
can
Blow
up?
up on
stand
him.
over Ink.
Yeah.
You
Blow up on him.
straddle over Ink. Like, why? Sure. There you go. Is that your turn,
Go up
Nana?
like an angry albatross. Yes.
I'm gonna roll.
This card is our albatross.
Um,
Oh, these
one of these guys is
statues
gonna roll for
are
morale.
albatross. We ditched the statues, it would have been wherever we need to be.
Years ago.
Okay. Both of these guys are going to hit at Gorbjorn.
Melee with advantage.
I lost a whole dice. Great. That guy hits. And that guy also hits. 5 halved to
2.
2. And 5 halved to 2.
28 out of 95.
Ooh! We're getting spicy, boys.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
rough, but everybody else is worse.
Yeah. You're like, this is a lot of hit points in Barbarian, but
This is to meet Shield. Like, this is what I'm here for.
Yeah, what is that in people hit points?
No. Like 196.
Christ!
Roshan, you move around to the side of the cart, and the sound of the wind stops. And you watch clouds begin to move in overhead. And a woman steps around the side of the cart and stands next to you, kind of shoulder against the side. She has a large central braid that goes down a bit long in the back and tattoos along the sides of the skull. And she like looks at you. I said 1 minute.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mm. I'd love you to roll deception.
Come on, bud. Come on. Come on,
I
bud.
thought
I'm
it
not
was a
trying to
fuck
deceive. What?
Thank you.
I told you what it meant.
Oh, I was kind of giving a middle finger vibe in the chat.
Oh,
That she said 1 moment.
I'm sorry. That did not get
To the
to me
player
on this
brain.
end.
Yeah.
My internet is not great this evening, so
Oh,
I
no.
apologize.
She squints at you like, internet.
What's an
Sorry,
What's
this-
an internet?
I'm booting back up again. She's
I
like,
smell
Um,
a robot.
so
I-
we're just gonna do persuasion.
Okay.
But I'm giving you disadvantage because you did attack her ally after she tried to vaguely communicate.
I mean, he was planning on doing that anyway, but
So,
he'll roll sincerity.
ma'am.
Still, ooh, 16.
And she like looks at the squirrel tail. How about? And you hear the low rumble of thunder above. How about you stand down and boom, a bolt of lightning comes from the sky in the direction of Gorbjorn.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Rude.
Oh,
What am I
boy.
doing?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I need you to do a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh
Come on,
boy.
bud. Come on, buddy. Come on.
No, I get advantage on those. Those are always great for me. That is a 19 total.
Woo! Jake was aiming for the meat shield.
She's gathering dice.
I know what he's doing, yeah.
14, 38. 2 more. Spicy. 48 points of lightning damage, halved to 24.
Ow.
Buddy. Okay.
The woman standing there. We can finish talking if you like. And that's going to end her turn as the clouds darken overhead. That's her.
Hmm.
Fen, you're up.
Fuck that bitch up.
Yeah, how much of that did I catch?
All of it. You're pretty close. You couldn't see a lot of it, but you heard all the conversation. And then the explosion.
And Gorbjorn falls, evidently.
No, I'm still up.
No,
Oh, you're still
he's
up? Cool. Roshan's within 5 feet of this wind person.
Yeah, currently, you peek around in person form.
Now,
Yeah.
a human.
All right. Humans are debatably less squishy than wind, but I'm gonna
Yes.
throw a couple of arrows at her. I'm gonna use my bonus action to Hunter's Marker.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna take a shot at her with sharpshooter.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Cool. All right. Uh, 18, 23 points of damage to the first shot.
Okay.
Second shot. Oh yeah, if that will hit, that'll hit because it's 17 on a die.
Yep.
And 19 more points of damage with the second shot.
Okay.
You concentration.
2 arrows hit home.
What's that?
2 arrows hit home.
Well, I was asking Krista what he said.
Two
Oh.
concentration checks
Oh,
for call lightning.
Thank you. With advantage.
Ah.
Warcaster. Succeeds for the first one. Yeah. 17 on the dice on the second one. Maintains concentration. And looks over at you.
Oi, that was rude.
Oh wait.
She flicks you off. It's not wind anymore. She's got fingers. Sort of
Fingers for
props herself
days.
back up from leaning against the cart. There we go. That is Fen. Anything else?
That's all I can do. You know what? I'm gonna wheel myself around with my action to try and get cover from something. Like, not trying to hide, just trying to get cover so that archers and lightning bolts don't have a direct shot at me.
Lightning bolts.
You
will
would have
still
to
it.
move
What?
around this tree to come fuck up your shit melee style or
Alright.
archery
Alright.
ranged, what have you.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I
you
can shoot a
come
lot further
back
than they can
after,
run.
like, that
I
was
shoot
rude.
further than they can run, so I'm hoping that that's part of the equation.
Yeah,
like,
it's better to get out of the range of the lightning than to assume you can dodge it.
yeah.
So you step back behind the tree. This guy hanging on by a thread, looking around, like blood pours out of the mouth.
There's embers coming off of this chick's sword right in front of him.
He takes stock of his own situation. Probably die any minute now, so you know. He's gonna swing at Ink.
Motherfucker!
Nat 20. I'm not rolling the damage. Ink goes
Damn
down.
it!
This guy
Are you?
moves in,
me?
breaks it fully over Ink's Ink's like, and then is back unconscious again.
Damn
Is going to
it!
use their second attack to also attack Ink again
No,
and get it handled.
No.
That hits. 2 failed death saves. There's so many death save marks for this guy.
Can somebody kill him for me so that I can get good berries and
I am on trying to save Ink. Don't
I
worry.
getcha.
I've been
okay.
trying to do crowd control the moment I got free
know.
from the
I-
haste stun.
You are running the field, my dude. You are true MVP.
I don't know. Roshan has been doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of good
you-
support going on. Fen and Roshan.
You hear from one
especially.
of like behind one of the trees. Circle up. Archers are all going to step out from their hiding positions, and they all take aim and hold. Roshan, you're up. You see the archers all aimed and holding. And this person right in front of you who's like, you watch as she like leans over and she like uses her fist and like snaps the edge of the arrows off and like winces.
Roshan will do the same thing.
Watch me, I'm also here.
I'm also a badass. It also hurts.
He probably like tries it and is not strong enough to break a single arrow and then just winces from the pain.
Jostled it and you're like,
Just winds up accidentally knocking it out. Pop. Ooh.
what would you like to do,
Um,
Roshan?
He'll Gosh, I think he's just going to ask the druid lady, so what's she looking for? In a non-threatening manner.
You're just like, so what do you guys want? She kind of like sucks in air through her teeth as she like glances off in Fen's direction, like she seems pissed about it. But focuses back in on you. We just want a couple things from the cart, and for a person named Ink to be dead.
No can do.
Over there, just like charred by the lightning. Nope.
New initiative?
Roshan will just shrug and throw a healing word at Gorbjorn.
Thank you.
I'll give you this information, and you can continue with what you're doing and do this. It is fine. Ink is next in the initiative.
Yeah, I know.
I just wanted the information to be on the tape.
I guess I didn't know when his initiative was, but he's also around the side of a cart and doesn't really know what's
You're on
happening.
the same.
over there.
You're on the same side as them.
You
Oh,
can
I
still
thought I was
roll-
behind the cart, but
You
can still
stepped
roll
around the
20.
side
I-
to be.
I
bitchy.
believe in Ink.
You can see most of your allies.
that's okay. I'll still heal Gorbjorn.
Okay. Understood.
Uh,
Anything else?
Ink's going to die if these people have their way anyway, so why not heal a friend? No, that's it. And I'll get you your healing.
All right. Anything
Ooh.
else?
6 health, but that's it.
It's a lot.
That's like 30 in
That was more than
barbarian
I
speed.
had.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. It's Ink's turn. 2 failed death saves.
Have fun.
Here we go. Here we go, baby. Okie dokie.
Still alive, right?
Next in initiative You watch the spellcaster step around from behind the tree again, taking survey of the situation. I think you should lay down your arms. You're not fighting for much at the moment. And looking it over at Ink, you watch as the color begins to fade from the face, turning to all the pigment leaving the skin, the eyes going pale, the hair changing to a white color. She'll stay up. You can take your pay off the corpse. It's fine by us. But stand down. That's going to be her turn. Gorbjorn, you're up.
Group vote, yay or nay?
Roshan's done fighting.
You're done.
Anna doesn't have much to give, and it's not statistically feasible that what she can give will get to anybody before she's felled.
Yeah, I was thinking we stand down as well.
I'm yeah. Fen looks real fucking rough. Fen doesn't respond. He just looks real fucking rough.
Alright, so I'm going to disengage as my action, like around
Okay.
them, just like kind of, but more like an intimidation disengage, going like I am down, going like I will kill you if you move, and then I'll like move towards the leader that the one that was casting spells on me, lift up my sword sideways, and then drop it on the ground for my turn and drop my rage.
She glances to the rest of you, and weapons in hand. What do you do?
I'm still hiding behind a tree, right?
You aren't.
You're
You said you
bleeding
weren't
behind a
hiding,
tree.
but you are
You weren't
angled
Yeah,
behind.
hiding.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
behind a tree. All right.
Yeah.
So people are aware of where you are. Just a bow just flies out from behind the tree.
I imagine
She
you're
seems
leaning
to be
on it,
waiting.
like low on health, going like, ugh.
I think Roshan will take Ratatosk's tail and just gently set it back inside the museum.
Casually put that back. Nana.
Drops her swords.
So in a move reminiscent of what I've done before, what Fen has done before, while behind the tree and out of direct line of sight, secret away the kukri,
Mm-hmm.
throw my quiver out, and use my bow as a crutch as I come out from behind the tree, like support myself on my bow. I still have it in hand, but I look pretty beat up.
All right. All right, lower your arrows. Keep them knocked. And the woman steps forward towards you, Gorbjorn. As I said, once we're done here, you're free to take your payment. I advise you all go sit down.
Roshan's just going to strike up a casual conversation with Druid Lady.
Before that though, as she
Mhm.
stepped up before me, I will say, that's acceptable, but there's something personal I must take, and I will wink at her and give her a bardic inspiration d6 from my helmet, my crown of bezel, or what do you call it? It's feet
Sharp
gods.
tooth
You're-
crown.
Bjorn's crown, yeah.
She looks at you. Don't worry, we're here for something very specific. I'm sure we won't get in your way. Anything else in the cart is yours for the taking. Now, please, if you'd all go sit a bit away from the cart. She continues to talk to you, Gorbjorn. Roshan, you strike up conversation with the druid who you watch. She puts a hand to her shoulder, and like little vines push the heads of the arrows out and start to heal up the wound.
He's going to ask, so how'd you do that wind thing? That's pretty cool. And just stay on that topic for a little while.
Innate ability. And she goes into a conversation about how shapes
One
come
divines
easy
with
to
nature.
I picked this one for the speed of it, you know?
It's certainly useful.
It is. You see that the woman points over to a spot about 30 feet away from the cart, like motioning you all to go there. The druid glances over. Maybe you should sit.
Sit over where she's pointing?
Hmm.
Okay. All right, well, it's a pity we weren't on the same side of the sword. And he'll go sit.
I'll use my sword as a crutch walking over as Sven's using his bow. It's just like, we weak. We get it. We dying.
Do all of you make your way over to the spot insisted upon?
I'm not gonna sit immediately where they tell me to. Like, I'll lean off to I'll lean on a tree somewhere nearby. But like,
Yeah, you can. You
I'm
can
not
lean on the tree
sitting
right
like I'm not
behind
gonna
it.
sit on the bullseye if that's what you're asking me to do.
I'll
No,
sit
it's-
on the bullseye.
If all of you could sit within like a 10-foot cube, that'd be super cool. But you go over to where the team is and like lean against the tree, kind of like right behind them.
A 10-foot
Um,
cube wouldn't fit. Oh, actually, yeah. I was thinking of Tordrick and Saga. Sorry.
He's in the cart. And you watch like one of the guys like his 7 hit points is like, holy shit. Ooh. Somebody owes me a fucking drink, and steps over the corpse of the man next to him. Somebody check the other body. And one of the more henchman looking guys goes over to Ink and starts to like pulls open the jacket, begins to like loot the body. Couple people make their way to the other side of the cart and start pulling it open. The druid stays on this side of the cart and is sort of watching all of you. And after a moment, begins to meander her way over. So, same side of the sword. And she smiles. And that is where we are going to leave off.
Could I
yes.
do something?
Oh, please.
So while they left us,
Uh-huh.
like, to our own means, could I stealthily plant a bean?
Oh, fuck me. You love to see it.
Gonna die no matter what, whether it's by an enemy's hand or our own. We're just gonna TPK right here, guys.
So basically, you push it into the ground, and you're like, mm-hmm.
Like, my
as-
hands are behind my back kind of thing. It's just like, I don't remember tying them up. They're seriously
Yes,
just
the
like
druid
digging
is
a
there
hole.
and states her statement. But I'd love you to roll a D100, please.
$81.
Okay. Roll a D4.
Two.
Okay. And from your sort of kneeling position on the ground, you're like, mm-hmm. from the ground between your legs, a nest pops up with 5 eggs in it. And the druid stops mid-sentence, looks over. Did he just lay an egg?
And as we end the session, I'm just gonna go like, "Quack," like a chicken.
She stares at you aghast. Boy, oh boy, that's how you do it. Thank you all so much for watching. We really appreciate it. We love telling you guys a story. Sometimes your barbarian lays an egg. Here at the Dice Cult, we have a lot of shows going on. Every other Tuesday, we have Legends of Thea, which is run by Frank, but we will not be having that this week. Frank's got stuff going on. Let him live his life. On Wednesdays, I believe this is now the on Wednesday because they did not do last Wednesday. So this Wednesday is Cordially Invited, which is a D&D 5e game where a bunch of D&D players plan a royal wedding. And you can only assume that goes well and there is no violence or death and it is all good. If you'd like to catch up with that or watch it this Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's over on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/thedicecult, where you can also watch all of the earlier episodes, catch up before this one, see what's going on. You can also watch all of our stuff over there as well. And on Saturday, we have Vampire the Masquerade: The Last Remaining Light. So my character's just in a wall, and I'm gonna deal with that as it comes. I have nothing to do. I'm in a wall of marble, and I'm going to reflect on my choices and my actions. But until then, hopefully her girlfriend will save her, and maybe the other. This is the first time in a while the 3 of the coterie have been fully separated. So Tyr is in a wall, Iris is in a helicopter, on the way to hopefully save Tyr, and
Hope so.
Mary is on a date with a hive mind Nosferatu named Grover. So really, I think it's all going pretty well for us, and everything is fine, and I'm not nervous. I'm fine. I'm in the wall. I have nothing to do besides dwell and dread.
Yeah, I can vibe with that. I can
I
personally
honestly,
vibe with
it
that.
sounds like a vacation. If I'm just in the wall and can't do anything, I'm gonna relax.
You realize you're not chaos, it's you interacting with everything is chaos.
I'm in the wall.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
Just give me a quiet moment to myself, please.
I imagine the wall is just like a Fiji painting kind of thing. Like that where Tyr's just having the Fiji at night, I assume.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
With the iridescent jellyfish or something.
Yeah.
Wow. Instead,
I can
it's
vibe
just
with that.
Tyr basically encased in carbonite.
Yeah.
But you know,
I'm trying
a
to be
moment
nice.
to think. And that's what we're here for at Vampire the Masquerade, is mental health. So if you'd like
She
to
told
catch
her
up with us,
girlfriend that she knew that she loved her before she went in, so it's fine.
texted her, "I love you."
That's worse.
So maybe she's
That's
pissed about it. I don't
demonstrably
know.
worse.
Anyways, if you want to catch up with that drama, Vampire the Masquerade and Last Marrying Light goes up every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to keep up with us, we are at Facts of Gods on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for being here. We truly appreciate it. We love telling you guys a story. I'm finishing up, sir.
It's the dog.
I'm almost done. So hopefully we see you guys next time, same place, every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll see you guys next week. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for joining us, cultists.